Well known for his distinctive raspy vocals, Dante made history as the first artist to have the most Grammy nominations in both gospel and Christian genres. When leading worship, Dante loves to pray for people to encounter the goodness of the Father who guides, protects and never changes his opinion about them. He never stops praying for new people to come to Christ. He does not believe in waiting until the end of his life. He believes that there is always more work to be done in the present. Dante has a great love for music in general. He often leads a song during Sunday service. He believes that it is high time to bring authenticity back into worship to unite various cultures, generations, and denominations in a worship movement. In order for this to happen, gaps need to be bridged and boundaries eliminated. Not everything was like sunshine throughout his life. This video will take a peek into Dante's life and the struggles he faced. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more content. Dante Bowe is a gifted and successful artist, was born in the small town of Rockingham, North Carolina, in May 10, 1992. He has become a leader in the worship music field. He was raised in a music-loving family, as well as being surrounded by many talented and inspiring musicians. His favorites include John Legend, Chris Tomlin, and Aretha Franklin. Bowe has talked openly about how his background of being raised by loving parents who sold drugs to help their family survive and being sexually abused by a church elder shapes his music. Bowe's grandparents were ministers, and much of his Christian influence came from them. The platinum-selling songwriter, who has written hits for Kira, Tasha Cobbs and Maverick City Music, said he began to follow Christ for himself while in his teens. Bowe recalled his first encounter with Jesus at 16 years old and was then compelled to serve God. That encounter impacted him significantly, and he sought out the church on his own. It was different from his grandparents' way, but it became something he could personally connect with. Jesus has always been real to me. I think I've always had a relationship with Jesus and always felt his presence, even when I didn't recognize it. I always just assumed, this is Jesus, this is God, he explained. Bowe started his career by traveling with Eddie James Ministries for many years. In 2017, Bowe released his debut single, Potter and Friend, alongside Jesse Klein. Shortly after that, he released his debut studio album, Son of a Father. On January 11 of 2019, Bowe released The Giant is Dead as a single featuring Travis Green. In July, Bethel Music announced they had signed and added him to the Bethel Music Collective. He made his debut appearance with single Champion, which was featured on the album Revivals in the Air in 2020. This was also followed by 3 singles on his own: Don't Talk About It featuring Jesse Klein, Be Alright featuring Amanda Lindsay Cook, and Voice of God featuring Stephanie Gretzinger and Chandler Moore. Voice of God peaked at number 36 on the Hot Christian Songs chart. And in the same year, they released many more music, such as Anything is Possible. 1 year later, in March of 2021, Dante Bowe unveiled that he's releasing his second studio album Circles, which he released the first single, Joyful, from on March 12, 2021. His involvement in Bethel and Maverick corporations have made him one of the most prominent figures in the industry. Bowe has been nominated 3 times for the GMA Dove Awards 2021. One of his nominations was for New Artist of the Year, Contemporary Gospel Recorded Song of the Year for Joyful, and Gospel Worship Recorded Song of the Year for Voice of God, ultimately winning Contemporary Gospel Recorded Song of the Year for Joyful. Bowe received 3 Grammy Award nominations for Best Gospel Performance Song for his singles Voice of God and Joyful, as well as songwriting nomination for Wait on You by Elevation Worship and Maverick City Music. This 13-song collection honors those that helped make him who he is, providing perspective on the struggles he has faced and setting out to inspire others. Bowe of Maverick City Music posted on his Instagram something that was seen as profanity. The artists who are singing this song are people who promote non-biblical stuff. As you can imagine, many Christians were offended and showed their disappointment in the comment section. Some decided to defend him.
I think Dante Bowe is a Christian. I believe he is called. I actually love his music, so I was also a bit confused as to why he would post that. Well, one reason might be that he's an artist. Because he's an artist, he appreciates crafts. He appreciates people that make music. Maybe he just posted it and didn't really think about if it would have a big impact on Christians or whatever.
While others are keen to point out his wrongdoings.
But the problem is, your good voice, your good preaching, I don't care how good you preach, how good you sing, that doesn't mean everything that you do is okay. So when I come and I make this video, they say I'm just radical, I'm just crazy. No, the Bible says, be ye holy as I am holy. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much talent they have. That is not holiness.
In my opinion, he posted without thinking it was a big deal. But it was, and the intention may not have been to make people think in that direction, but to align with non-believers to spread the gospel. He deleted the post and decided to move on and forget the past.
Jesus is faithful, and he keeps his promises.
Bowe is a worship pastor and songwriter with Adderith Church and Maverick City Music. When he's not touring domestically and internationally for ministry, Dante enjoys adventuring and living life with all of his closest friends. When he's not playing downtown Atlanta or at the backyard grill with family, you can find him exploring uncharted territory, traveling to new places, and seeing the world. He has toured the world in countries like the Philippines, Germany, Israel, and across Europe and South America. I've been through a lot. I've gone through a lot. I've experienced a lot. I think my story is so potent that when I'm put in a position to be creative or write, or sing, or anything like that, all of my journey comes forth, he told CP in an interview. All those past things made me who I am today, and I think a lot of times I just write about it. That's the realness I think that people feel. Bowe believes that by increasing the level of authenticity in worship, different cultures, generations, and denominations will unite under a single movement, resulting in gaps being closed and all boundaries removed. Bowe has been blessed by God, and he is using those skills to spread the gospel. With that in mind, what are your thoughts on Bowe? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon on our next video.